Hi, Jeff. I got to play you a few days ago for the first time while you weren't streaming, and I was surprised to see you playing in your off hours. It's like you actually like the game. Marvel Snap is currently in a very good spot. I even cleared all my daily missions almost while I was on vacation with the family in the evenings before I went to bed. Genuinely, the current Marvel Snap metagame is the best it's ever been. It's very, very good. Well, I was gonna Theta Wasp, but Kitty into Shuri's Lab is not one we're passing up. Tempest and me, thank you for the 19 months. Welcome back. Hard agree, seeing teacher at the grocery store vibes. Yeah, basically. Wait, you don't live at school? Everything I thought was a lie. Engineer, thank you for the 6.5 years. That's a long time. Appreciate you keeping me around. We can skip a Theta trigger for extra energy here for sure, yeah? Does Nocturne fill a specific role in this deck? Cards that move themselves technically synergize with Angela and Hope, yeah? This wins the game most of the time, assuredly, yes. Why not play Kitty? Because I wanted the... Not playing Kitty lets me play to both of these a little bit better. It makes Cyclops trigger for -2 and lets Theta trigger for +3. Because while they had Thanos here, they could have had something like a Blob over here, yeah? And it lets the Hulk grow too, yeah. So playing Kitty out was 10 points of stats potentially on Angela, but not playing her out was worth 7 points spread out between the two. Our gold bundle is still the best way to turn gold into credits. Higher value ones, yes. But like, for example, the current Jane bundle in the shop is exactly even with just buying credits for gold right now. So you're not losing money, and if you like the variant, it's fine. But it's not a good bundle. Hey, good luck in the rest of your conquesting, Minty Fresh.
My creations.
Yes, and also, if your goal is to get the most cards for the least amount of stuff, remember that waiting to get, token bundles tends to be ideal. Look, they have our Hope Summers. Our deck's okay at enabling Gilgamesh. It's kind of fun. I'm gonna play Wasp out here so Mystic can power it up. All my gold goes to Token Tuesdays. Yeah, that's the optimal way to get the most cards for the least, for sure. Get those better Token Tuesdays ups. I think it's this. They're definitely playing something out to the middle, yeah? And guess strong, I hope. Are the 700 gold, 500 token Tuesdays considered good EV? I'm pretty sure those are on the lower end of token Tuesdays. In my econ breakdown video, I talk about what the better ones are to keep an eye out for. What's this? Enchanters are gonna eat well. Maybe if I have stats. So the problem here is if I Enchantress here, they'll be at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I guess I'll also be at 9. If Misty hits over here, we win. She's 40% to hit here. They're gonna Gilgamesh, right? Yeah, but the Gilgamesh isn't worth much, right? If I Enchantress. They could also fill. Yeah, that's true. Filling would be good for us. It's silver, so we'll stay, but this might be wrong. Oh, they did fill. That's gross. Oh. Wait. We win all 3? Sick. Enchantress is a lovely tech card right now, for sure.
Victory.
Gilga Chad, more like Gilga Sad, am I right?
Behold my creations.
I'm gonna Misty Knight on 1 here, actually. So that way I can Kitty on 2, have Misty power up Kitty. Oh. Huh? I think it's just this for now. This lets her get to 5, then we can start copying. Wasp is going through some stuff, chat. What do we think of this? Think I like it? I want the option to clear Sinister London. Oh, I should have kitty left for an extra energy. Yeah, I just missed it. Just missed it. Was lost in the sauce. So this is 13, 19, and then they lose 2. Yeah, like this. I could sit here and count more, probably, but I call it good enough. Order for doctor. Order for doctor doesn't matter anymore. Sick! Get our toxic emoting on since they decided to sweat us. It's long, bud. Enchantress is definitely a stellar tech card of choice at the moment. All right, up to a gold ticket. That sounds promising. We're gonna turn our day around right here, right now, gamers. I'm gonna roll some adverts. When we get back, we're gonna run this down with this kitty Evo deck and see how far we can go. And remember, if you're someone that wants to free to play your way out of adverts for the next month, check out our Star Trek promo running this week. Otherwise, we'll see you in 120 seconds. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. You haven't seen Shuri in a while. Shuri's one of those decks that's just existed for a long time and isn't super exciting, so despite having really reasonable stats, does not have a very high play rate. Hitchhiker's Guide, thank you for the 7 months. Welcome back. How many infant tickets? We're at 25 so far. Lot to burn. Speaking of burn, pedal. It's a lot. I mean, we have 65,000 conquest medals for a reason. We've been playing a lot this season. The conquest medals carry over from season to season. No, they reset. Any unused medals at the end of the season turn into boosters at a very poor rate. Alright, 15 more seconds on the adverts, 15 more seconds of pedaling. And we'll stand up and dive into Gold Conquest. Alright.
Behold my creations.
Animation is so terrible for us. My number one prediction for Airshim's release is that Airshim is going to cause a lot of people to realize that Darkhawk is still very good. It will obviously be good into Airshim, but Darkhawk's a card that's been good in general for a while, in my opinion. And a lot of other people are going to help realize that after they pick it back up for the sake of playing spoiler.
Opponent snapped.
I will stay for the snap. This gives me more chances to find, gives me more chances to find Nocturne. Also that. Also that. Mother of God. Our opponent's playing Mill. Right on time, Nocturne. Welcome to the party. Ah, I should have played Nocturne. Rip. God, I almost played Nocturne too. Oh, that means I don't have to worry about... That means I don't have to worry about Shang coming back out, which is really good for us. Actually, I think I want to be able to play High Evolutionary over here next turn, yeah? Ah, fuck me. Stop deck. No, Negasonic triggered, even though she didn't blow it up, is my understanding. Really? We still win because my Nocturne's is a pal. Cool.
Victory.
Nocturne owed us from earlier, chat. She knew she was on thin ice.
Behold my creations.
Opponent snapped.
Alright, their Hulk's gonna be bigger than my Hulk. I have to imagine this matchup's bad for us generically. I want to avoid playing Nocturne if possible, because ideally I want to play her in a way that lets us get rid of Limbo.
This land can never be fully known.
Okay, I think if they have magic, they're magicking here, so... Go ahead, Nocturne in the middle. Oh, I should be playing into the Ghoulia, so they're likely to draw rocks. I actually don't think that matters at this point. You're right that I could do that, but I don't think it actually matters. Spud, appreciate you. And thank you for the almost 5 years. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Nice check card, bud.
Victory.
I love that more cards are being released that are good. I hate when I skip season passes because the card's lacking. Big true. I was always a little sad when the season pass card was a miss.
Behold my creations.
Snap.
Cyclops and Misty into killed sounds great. I have Misty into Kitty, so I'm gonna snap on one here. Why is it Pixie run with Thanos? Pixie doesn't impact the studs. Kate is the August season pass, yeah. Next season is Gwenpool, who is, I don't know, maybe she'll surprise us, but I think Gwenpool has a good chance to be a kind of mid-season pass card. She reeks of, this is a difficult payoff to make happen for minimum upside. Oh! Taking like $1 short on our rock. think I'd rather have a trigger from this than an extra one on here. I think we're gonna need the points to the left. You'd go Kitty into Kitty Misty there to play to the out of Shuri's Lab, but I think playing to Shuri's Lab showing up at random is incredibly unlikely in bed. So, Gilgamesh, I think it's important to acknowledge about Gilgamesh is Gilgamesh wasn't just he got buffed. Gilgamesh also improved because they nerfed Professor X mid-season as well. Like, don't get me wrong, 2 points is a solid upgrade, but part of his strength afterwards is definitely the fact that, like, Professor X was good against Gilgamesh decks at the start of the season. They buffed Shauna too. Yeah, kinda. I've had mixed feelings about Shauna in that deck. Gutters, thank you for the 50 months. Welcome back. Did our opponent just time out? Feels like they might have just timed out. Our opponent might be DC'd, unfortunately. Sad. I always find your stream relaxing, and I appreciate that. Thanks, Nick. What a weird thing to say. Yeah, it does harken back to what we were talking about earlier with the whole negging thing being a weird trend among the youth. Gamers, you don't have to say something negative before you say something positive to someone. You can just pay the compliment at face value rather than putting someone down first. If you have to ask the question, is Fastos worth pulling for? The answer is you shouldn't pull for him. Easily the worst card to release in the last little bit. Definitely not unplayable. Most cards are playable somewhere. The compliment sandwich is a staple of toxic work culture. That's true, it does go back to that as well. So, actually, I don't even know if that's true. So the compliment sandwich often is something that you try to aim to do when you're looking to offer constructive feedback on something that's negative. It's not something you typically do or should be doing just to, like, insult someone to offset a compliment. Usually it's like when you're talking to someone and you need a behavior to be corrected that's not great. You're like, oh, you do these other good things, but this thing's not good and we should work on that. In general, that's a good / effective feedback tool. It's not inherently negative like negging is. Turn 1 Fastos. Speaking of Fastos, Fastos heard us say he wasn't great. He's like, what if you played me on turn 1, Jeff? Would I be great then? You would be great then, Fastos. That's just not the norm, buddy. I apologize. Ghost is actually kind of terrifying because it implies that my opponent's about to be playing a giant mess of tech cards. Is this, I'm about to Shang-Chi you step? What do you think about doing this? Come on, game. I'm probably just supposed to leave. Oh. Alright, Wanda. Opponent had terminal shank brain. So we're good to go here.
Victory.
Yes, opponent is playing Oops All Tech Card Sarah Edition. I think that stay was correct. I mean, it's possible that this matchup is bad enough for me that stay is reasonable.
Parker!
I missed 2 points on Hulk here, but I get 1 point on Angela. I missed the Misty Knight trigger, but there's a good chance the Misty Knight trigger was going to hit a 1-drop that's getting Killmonger anyways, so I'm not sure that matters. Cool, and they took priority here. If they Shadow King the center, what happens? If they Shadow King the center, they go to 7, 8, 9, 10. And I go to 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If I do this, they probably don't have many big numbers left in their deck. This lets Cyclops trigger middle. We win the breaker, yeah. Oh, cool. Bleeding him out.
Victory.
Behold my creations.
Opponent snapped.
Adelaide's not amazing for us, and it's good for them if they have Fastos. My hand's only okay. I'm gonna take a do-over. Have a cube back.
Escaped.
Behold my creations.
Cube numbers are what the delta win rate and average cubes is for Angela after a nerf. I do not.
Oh, snap.
I'm gonna snap the crap out of Wakanda. That sounds great for us. I have a Scarlet Witch technically, but even if they use that to clear Wakanda, I think we're still in a fine spot. Feel like I haven't seen Sarah tech pile in a bit. Yeah, its stats aren't great. Oh, come on! They were 33% to get a one they couldn't deal with there. This setup here is good for us though, because it means that they don't peel Ghost. They're going to if they don't peel Ghost, they're gonna have priority. This means they still have priority, yeah? I can't play the She-Hulk without taking priority, unfortunately. I think I have to do this because I wanna be going second going into the last turn. Could have She-Hulked right, but the opponent kind of made a mistake here. They should definitely have played their card left. Well, I guess they thought they were gonna have Ghosts, so maybe I should read that a different way. Think of this. This gives me 23 over here. It gives me 19 over here. It gives me 10, 14, 15 in the middle. Yeah, Titan a big deal here. Location's working out great for us. I think spreading 3 lanes is likely. Absolutely torched. I feel like I played this set really well. There's a lot of opportunities. Managing priority is one of the most skill-testing elements of Marvel Snap, in my opinion. And being able to bob and weave here and have things like Enchantress to interact with Ghost felt really clean. A lot of meaningful decisions in this set. Felt good. Uber, thank you for the half a year. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Gutters, I think I almost missed your Hawaii 5-0. Thank you for the 50 months. Apologies. was Proving Grounds all the way up to Infinite Ticket number 26 with this pile of cards. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. You know, I think the one primary thing I want to comment on about this deck is something that someone had asked earlier, and that was, how do we feel about both She-Hulk and no Sunspot? And one thing that's interesting to talk about from a theory perspective is that Kitty Pryde is a card that's at odds with Sunspot in a way, right? Like, she's a card that you weave into your curve to help use excess energy at key points. And one of the things that was kind of neat about this deck and She-Hulk specifically in it is a lot of She-Hulk decks that I've played in the past, they're decks that are like looking to full pass on a turn and then play She-Hulk for 1 or 0 the turn following. And how it played out a lot of the time in this deck is my She-Hulk was just like regularly a 3 or 4 energy play. I was like passing with 1 or 2 energy up and then weaving She-Hulk into my curve organically on the following turn without, I don't think we had a single game in that set where we full pass and then played an almost free She-Hulk. Maybe there was one, I don't remember exactly, but it definitely wasn't the thing that we were looking to do. John, as someone who's been struggling with weight loss, can I ask what you've been doing, as it looks like you've shed some pounds? I'm actually down about 35 pounds since February. And it is important to acknowledge that weight loss is a little bit different for everyone, and finding a dietitian professional is definitely good if you're someone that's tried and struggled, but I personally haven't been doing anything fancy. I don't drink calories, and I'm eating less than I used to, is all I changed. I stopped snacking, and I started eating smaller portions with all of my meals. The number one tip, especially if you're someone that lives in America and you're trying to lose weight and you eat out with some regularity, when your food at a takeout place gets to in front of you, don't trust yourself, because most of us are fat slobs who can't control ourselves. That's me. You just take what they bring you and cut it in half, or sometimes even less than that. Like, the average restaurant-sized portion in America is like often 1,000 or 1,500 or even 2,000 calories, depending on where you're sitting down at. And so, like, what's a healthy amount of calories for you to eat in a day is going to vary depending on, like, what your goals are and what you're trying to accomplish. But, like, just stop eating all of your takeout meals. I bet would go a long way if you're someone that eats takeout with any regularity. And if you're someone who eats leftovers, all of your takeout now becomes half the price because you get a guaranteed second meal out of it, which is lovely as someone who enjoys saving money.